Alrighty.
Great jazz musician Louis Armstrong once said simply, "What we play is life."
Right.
What we play is life.
Oh.
Okay.
Do not tell me this guy is going out with this girl.
No way, dude. No way.
No way. Dude. What the fuck, man? He's got horrible taste.
Polxkaku.
Versus USPP.
SPP. A best 2 out of 3 match. Game will begin when? Begin.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already up.
Okay. Let's get him start, yeah? I'll get him start, okay?
Okay. Oh. Polxkaku versus USPP. DePaul. Match.
By the way, are you archiving this?
What's up?
Are you archiving this?
Yep.
Okay, alright. So just coming right off the bat.
Daitone also just said that he's a little sick, feeling under the weather, so he won't be joining us for the second game.
Yeah, so the casters are me, Chris, just under the name of Polx, and
I am Stoob, under the name of Stoob.
Alright. So, on blue side we have Team Polxkaku, which is reign undefeated so far, versus the purple team, which is USPP, also known as the LMQ of DePaul.
The LMQ.
Yep, exactly. So on blue side, coming right off the bat, you have Polxkaku banning out Ziggs and Nocturne, whereas purple side is banning out Jax and Syndra. I think Jax is a late game terror and one of the top priority picks right now. So that's considered a worthy ban.
Has Sengetsu been playing a little bit of Syndra in there, or was that? I'm not sure if that was a targeted ban or
Sure. I
not.
think he knows how to play it though. Yeah, actually he did play in one of the tournament games though.
Oh, they probably just didn't want to face that. The Castle win coming out first pick on the team of Polxkaku. I like the style they're going for.
Yeah. So Gastelum is pretty. Ever since the nerfs, everyone's kind of modified the builds on Cassidin, but one of the outstanding builds thus far are Tank Cassidin, if I'm not mistaken. Sunny with Frozen Gauntlet, if I'm not right? I'm not too sure.
Yes, depending on the matchup, he'll probably opt for that. Castlewin is a strong pick, especially in the LCS. He's actually getting some play time in there. The W getting nerfed recently, I don't know how that's going to play into effect. I feel like it might be a less of a strength pick at this moment, especially patch 4.9, whereas W did take a very large hit.
Right. Also a reminder for those of you who just started watching. This is a best of 2, a best of 3. I'm sorry. So the first team to get 2 wins are gonna be the reigning victors at the DePaul University second League of Legends tournament. Okay, so on purple team we noticed that they're first picking with a reckoned with. Thresh is also a safe pick to come off with as a support, and they're picking the mid because Cassian's the mid, so there's no threat to counter pick right now. Whereas in blue side, for Polxkaku, they picked Vi and Lucian, and picking a jungler and ADC is actually is relatively safe in picks and bans. It doesn't reveal too much in their comps, though it does kind of indicate so far that Polxkaku is going for more of a, how should I say this, dude?
All any?
Yeah, all in kind of comp. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it, especially with the Vi, the ultimate just coming out.
Yeah, more like catch actually, maybe all in or catch, something like that. But we'll have to see what their other picks are oriented at.
Yeah, we'll definitely see a lot of mobility coming out with the Vi, the Cassidon, and the Lucian. And Lucian being one of the stronger AD picks. Hope you would agree.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, I completely agree. Lucian and Twitch are currently top notch. I think followed up to that is who else is followed up to that? I completely forgot. You know what? Let's just stick with that. Lucian
Yeah,
and Twitch.
let's stick with that. There you go.
Let's just stick with that. Yeah, Twitch being stealth being considered OP, and
I've always liked Caitlyn, but I feel like more like a Vayne. Vayne would be more of the niche pick that we've seen, like Piglet or maybe Double Lift. I mean, they're all very much into the Vayne hyper carry ADC pick oriented teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, those two are definitely the strong AD picks. This matchup.
I don't know so much about Sivir though. I mean, I assume that they're proposing Sivir just for the ultimate.
Yeah.
Much like Ashe for the movement speed, I guess to enhance Swain, enhance their ability to catch people out with Pantheon.
Definitely. I feel like we're gonna see a Rise coming in for their last pick with that Pantheon in the jungle.
That will synergize. It'll synergize well with the movement speed and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, it looks like Polxkaku is going for the Braum though. Braum is actually considered one of the, if not the best support at the moment. Purely in solo queue though. I'm not saying in terms of like in a team oriented kind of environment, but Braum is just a deadly force in solo queue. I think at one point he had the highest win rate as well. So he was expected to be introduced with nerfs, and he did this patch. I think they nerfed his Q, they nerfed his passive damage initially. So a lot of the initial burst is being reduced, and
they gave him a slap on the wrist. He's going to be nerfed again. I mean, they fixed like a bug, I guess. Well, not really a bug. It's since his passive is allowed to stun someone after 4 hits. They found out that stunning someone is actually a little OP for a passive, so they gave that ability to be blocked by spell shields as well. So I mean, like the Morgana type thing, like they were just giving some counterplay to the passive that was just ramping up wins for the Braum.
Yeah. So I think that's a fizz for top. Yeah, unless they decide to swap midway. But Andrew, which is for those of you who don't know, is Iruru. Andrew's kind of notorious for having a very diverse, or let's say unique champion pool at top. He plays Volibear top. What else does he play? He likes to play a lot of things. I think Rengar as well. But then, I mean, this is like before Rengar was like flavor of the month. Okay, and like everyone's copying Ryan Choi's build. Even I did. It was really fun, but I was really hoping actually a Rengar would pop up in this game, just for the fun of it. But it looks like USPP is going for the Shyvana at top. So we're seeing a lot of brute force up front for USPP. You got the Shyvana, you got the Swain, you got Sivir to make sure that both of those two powerhouses are in front. Dealing the damage, just CCing them as much as possible. And you got Pantheon and Thirst. So all of them, I don't exactly see any of them maximizing any form of long range sieging or anything. So you can tell the USPP is more focused on, hey, we got an all-in comp, we're gonna dive at your face kind of thing.
Yes, definitely, especially with the Sivir ulti enhancing the Shyvana and the Swain just getting into the mix, trying to wreak havoc.
So Stu, why don't you give us your opinions on what you think Polxkaku's got for their team? What kind of composition they have?
Polxkaku, as of right now, their composition, it seems like they definitely have the ability to pick off the enemy team. Their post six is actually really strong with the Vi, the Cassidon getting the extra mobility and the extra damage. Fizz definitely one of the strongest level six 1v1ers. They definitely have that upper hand in there, and if they can remain vigilant in their picks and pushing down objectives, they will probably take this game. I'm going to call it around 28 minutes if they can consistently push and make picks.
Yeah, picks are gonna be really vital for blue team. I agree. In general, blue team's picks are just strong picks in their respective position.
Yes, and
You got,
between these
yeah.
two teams, we definitely have seen the LMQ DePaul, better known as USPP. They are extremely aggressive and they don't know when to stop. So I feel like that might be their downfall here, as the blue team definitely has a better pickoff team. But if this Pantheon can make use of his ults and Swain and Shyvana can live through a bunch of stuff and bait stuff out, they definitely have the longer team fight advantage. But the pickoff strength definitely goes to the blue team.
Yeah, I think blue team. I'm going to personally. The only reason, okay, so if I'm trying to imagine myself being biased, let's say the blue team, I would say the reason why I offer them is because they have threats all over the place.
Yes,
They have
exactly.
Vi, and you know, and we know, but we both know that Upright Lawson is more like, you know, I'm gonna take the kill myself. I'm not gonna
Oh,
share
yeah.
it to you.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna take the buffs. I'm gonna make sure I get fed, and I'm gonna make sure that I kill you. And you got Gamma Core, you know, Lucian. He's a terror. You're gonna get cold to death. You got Fizz. You know, granted he might have a little sloppy early game, but late game he is a monster. Followed up with Sengitsu's Cassidon. I don't think we have to worry about that actually.
Yeah, I was actually kind of confused
Joking.
by the bans. I thought they might have targeted Operative Lawson. I mean, I'm pretty sure his champion pool isn't that extreme compared to maybe Sengetsu or Iruru.
Yeah, I think Operative Lawson, out of the entire team, I think it's difficult to kind of ban out Sengitsu. He doesn't exactly specialize in any champion if you think about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's more like, you know, I can play a lot of champions. Iruru is more like, just gonna play unique picks. You got Dalton, who plays only Lucian, I think, and so that might have been a priority pick.
What
actually.
is this? My client
What's wrong?
stopped. My client is not responding.
It seems
Oh,
that
there we go. We are
okay,
in.
yeah, we're going in, yeah. So what I was saying was like, and if you look at Gamma Core, right, he only plays Lucian. If you think about it, he only plays Lucian. You got Fangs of Fury, who's picked out Braum, right? So that's fine. But then you got Operative Lawson. He only plays Vi and J4. To my recollection, and Elise probably. So those three. So if you target banning him, that might be really effective. And Vi is like the only champion that, I think, not the only, but like one of the most known champion that he is known for.
To actually go back on that, J4 is actually seeing a lot more action. I'm kind of surprised we don't see him today. His buffs recently are extremely strong.
What are his buffs again?
His passive, which does % damage on his first auto attack towards a champion or anything really. It got reduced, the time it takes to refresh it, as well as the damage got increased. And
wait, was that recently or?
Yeah, patch 4.8, I believe.
Oh, patch 4.8. Yeah, okay. Alright. Right now we're on patch 4.10, 4.9, right?
Yep, that was
Okay.
it just came out yesterday, 4.9.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, and I think they banned out correctly though. What do you call it? Polxkaku. They banned out Ziggs. I know that China Joe I think plays Ziggs for a moment, and Ziggs is a terror house for teams that are unorganized because, you know, I'm gonna wave clear you, I'm gonna prevent you from pushing, so on and so forth. And teams that aren't organized in terms of their pushing and their sieging or jumping in, they'll fall prey to his siege, to the wave clear of Ziggs and harassment.
Definitely.
So banning out Ziggs was a good one. Banning out Lee Sin was important too. I know that, I think it was one of the players is really renowned for Lee Sin.
China Joey.
Yeah, China Joey. So I know we always talk about China Joey, but his Lee Sin is always